Prime Minister, Your Majesty.
You've been in the House today?
Yes, I had questions. I'll ask questions before I go away.
Yes. When do you actually set off?
Thursday morning, crack of dawn.
I think it might be.
I was just looking, I'm not sure if you had the latest telegram.
I don't think I've seen them yet. No.
After the opening courtesies, the meeting, like all such audiences, takes place behind closed doors and in total secrecy. And it's the same when the Commonwealth Prime Ministers come to London for their conference.
Prime Minister of Jamaica, Your Majesty.
You come, take a seat. Well, it's very nice to have a chance of seeing you here.
Well, it's a pleasure a special honor for me to be with Your Majesty.
When did you arrive?
Oh, I came in two mornings ago from Jamaica.
And you've had one session this morning, have you?
We had an opening session this morning, and we resume at 3:30 when we begin the agenda in earnest. Your Majesty, could I take the opportunity of conveying to you?
Prime Minister of New Zealand, Your Majesty.
But now you have the moon, and the man knows within a split second when he's going to arrive back after 500,000 miles of travel.
I think that I'd still like to travel a little slower.
President of Tanzania, Your Majesty.
Mauritius is new. Then you have Guyana is new. I think.
He's been here once before. Makes an interesting cross-section.
I think we're all there from all the continents, from Asia and Africa.
President of Uganda, Your Majesty.
One thing we haven't discussed, and I suppose it's going to be discussed this year, is traveling in the Commonwealth. We are going to discuss something about the youth, exchange of youth and youth activities in the Commonwealth.
Prime Minister of Canada, Your Majesty.
Enjoy that. Well, I hope this afternoon will be interesting.
It will. I hope it will be brief in terms of each man's participation. I don't like long speeches.
Prime Minister of the Gambia, Your Majesty. Prime Minister of Malta, Your Majesty. Prime Minister of Lesotho, Your Majesty. Prime Minister of India, Your Majesty. Prime Minister of Ceylon, Your Majesty.
Prime Minister of Sierra Leone. Prime Minister of Barbados.
Well, you anyway have a certain number of people sitting with you, don't you?
It's called exponential growth.
Well, I suppose...
I don't know what it means, but I love the phrase.
As I find, do stand, we now find that 4 days or something, I need to see everybody,
The Sovereign and the Commonwealth. The Queen is Queen of 13 Commonwealth countries and head of all 28, 800 million people. One of the countries present had broken off diplomatic relations with Britain, but this was the Commonwealth, where the Queen represents not the arguments that divide governments, but the sentiments that unite peoples.
2 or 3 years
Last time I drove with the Prime Minister in the car in England, she fell asleep on me. Really did. But I've been very ill. I meant to take a pep pill, and I've taken a sleeping doctor.
The Sovereign and the rest of the world. The Queen is head of state and receives visiting heads of state, in this case, the President of the United States. His right to office goes back to a political election 4 months before. Her right to office goes back to the grandfather of Alfred the Great.
Oh, yes, I've heard.
The 2 elder ones.
Yes, I've seen them on television.
Charles.
Yes. Well, how so happy to
See, I was just saying to Her Majesty, I've seen you on television.
Really? I think it's neutral. I've seen you sometimes.
That's right.
Then,
Yes, you do.
I don't think you've seen me on television. It sounds you're going to have very, very busy few days.
Yes, we were...
And the world problems are so complex, aren't they now?
Yes, yes. You know, I was thinking how really much more complex they are than when we last met in 1950. As you've traveled, you must have seen that, haven't you? Just the
hardly
change.
recognize they're in the same place anymore.
That's right. That's right. And each time you go, you know, they give you the briefing books. And I was thinking how different the briefing books were this year from what they were before. I mean, that's right.
You must notice it much more, of course.
Oh, yeah.
In a sense, on the fringe.
That's right. Of course, when you're out, you know, I was out really for, out of power, that is. But I traveled a bit, but it's very different when you're now in government again and having to check it all out.
May we offer the very small
I am...
token of a memento of your visit here?
I am so delighted to have that, and I'm afraid that I have one there, which that's the official picture.
That's very kind of you.
But I tell you what I would like to do.
I think it's fair exchange.
If you will permit me, because I didn't bring my wife along this time because this trip was so hurried.
Yes,
She normally comes. But we just had a picture of the two of us taken. It is very good, and I'd like to send you one of that because it'd be much more pleasant to look at the two of us than just me alone.
Shall we go and join the others?
Yes, shall we go and join the others? And then you can meet the... In fact, you've been with all the people who come tonight.
Yes.
Come on.
Fine.
What awful television appearance is
that?
What awful television appearance?
Oh, no, just the news shots,
Just the news?
Oh, yes. You know, when you were in Australia and yes, and all the rest. And both of my daughters follow you both very closely. Yes. That's right, that's right.
I'm sure one day longer.
Yes.
How is your
Julie,
family,
yes.
wife?
They're just, you see, Julie, the older person, free.
It's spring once again, and the Queen's year comes full circle. Ahead lie more meetings, more occasions, more travel. Austria, Scotland, Wales, and the Commonwealth, Australia, New Zealand. More pageantry, more ceremony. This is not the panoply of power, but while the Queen occupies the highest office of state, no one else can. While she is head of the law, no politician can take over the courts. While she is head of the state, no generals can take over the government. While she is head of the services, no would-be dictator can turn the army against the people. The strength of the monarchy does not lie in the power it gives the sovereign, but in the power it denies to anyone else.